You know, I gotta say, the new Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet look pretty great so far. Even the legendary looks pretty cool. I wonder what other types of Pokemon we're gonna see in the future. In this video, we are going to talk about the new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, gameplay details, and other aspects of the new Pokemon game from the brand new trailer. And at the end, I'll give my personal overall thoughts on this new trailer as well. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, it helps the video out a lot, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's talk about the new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So first thing I noticed immediately about this trailer is that the character models themselves look drastically improved from Pokemon Sword and Shield and other Pokemon games. This was one of my gripes of Pokemon Legends, and I'm glad they ended up adding a little more detail to the characters as well as a variety of characters that you can choose from and customize in your own way. If you notice, later shots show a variety of different characters, which is much needed in the Pokemon series. Next thing I noticed is that Pokecenters are very different this time around. It seems like Pokecenters, or I guess Pokestations, are littered throughout the world. They kind of remind me of gas stations actually, which makes a lot of sense. If a trainer is traveling around the world and catching Pokemon and fighting trainers, you're going to want to have Pokecenters or stations placed around these routes. I'm also sure that there will probably be your usual Pokemon centers in the towns themselves. And the next shot we have the new professors. So this time around it seems that the professors have two different styles, futuristic and kind of a past look. One professor has a sort of bow necklace around her neck and an animal fur coat, while the other one is more of a futuristic tight against the skin suit. He looks more or less like a traditional scientist. Now I wonder if this is going to play into the story at all or the gameplay, or is it just a visual difference? I guess we'll have to wait to see more gameplay or the full release. And next up we have the 3 starters for this game. Now I do have to say the starters look fantastic. The character models in general look really great. But again, just like Pokemon Legends, the textures on the surrounding areas are pretty blurry and they look unfinished, which does make a lot of sense as this is not the final product, so it's probably not finished yet. My hope is that the final release does have better textures, but as we've seen with Legends, that was not the case. So there is a very high chance that this is the final product and this is what we're going to get, which is unfortunate, but I guess we'll see. And here we get our first look at the battle system in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it seems like instead of shifting to a separate screen for your battles, it's going to take place on whatever area you're in, which I think is something that we're seeing in a lot of these different Pokemon games more and more and more. I think we're moving away from shifting to a different battle scene. We also get a first look at a new Pokemon as well and our rival. Now interestingly enough, something to note here is that our rival does not have a main starter like we do, which is a pretty cool change because usually what happens is your rival will pick the opposite type of your Pokemon. So if she doesn't have the opposite type of your Pokemon, I'm wondering what kind of type of Pokemon this is, because it would have to be something that presents some kind of challenge, so I would think it's a powerful Pokemon, right? It must be a good Pokemon. And next up we have the multiplayer. So if you didn't catch this in this trailer, we see the player speaking to an NPC and he says if you connect to your friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 players at a time. Now this isn't new to the series at all, it was in Sword and Shield as well, which speaking of Sword and Shield, I'm wondering if this multiplayer is gonna be like Sword and Shield where we can battle with our friends, or is it gonna be where we're just doing our own thing in the open world and that's gonna be multiplayer. I hope this isn't gonna be like Animal Crossing New Horizon to where, you know, it's multiplayer but you're not really doing anything with your friends. I wanna see what activities the multiplayer has, so I guess we'll have to wait for that. And next up we have some more information on what kind of Pokemon game is this gonna be. And it seems like this time around for this mainline Pokemon game, we're gonna be able to do whatever we want. Kinda like the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 1, to where you can go out and do pretty much whatever you want. You still have to do some things to get to certain areas, but essentially you can go wherever you want. This makes me wonder, is there gonna be side quests? Is there gonna be different objectives throughout the world? How far is this gonna be taken? Because there are games that say yes, you can go out to the open world and do whatever you want, but sometimes there are restrictions in place so you don't go too far. And now that I think about it, the option to reach other areas that you usually can't reach in other Pokemon games and catch a whole bunch of different kind of Pokemon, because usually you're restricted to that route and you're restricted to the Pokemon on that route, is gonna be a very nice change. It's gonna make it so that not everyone's Pokemon roster is gonna look the same in the beginning of the game and throughout the whole game. Not only that, but this incentivizes multiple playthroughs as well. Now another gameplay feature that you may have missed is sneaking. In this shot we can see the trainer sneaking up on Pokemon and catching them, which is in Pokemon Legends, which is a nice thing that they did in this game. I love that aspect of Pokemon Legends and I'm glad it's gonna be in Scarlet and Violet. And we also get an new look at the new Pokemon as well. And we get another new Pokemon right after this, and it's Lachonk, which made the internet go crazy. And in the next shot, we do get some more battle screens, and we get to see the battle UI, which looks really nice. It's not too huge, it doesn't section off the screen, it's not overbearing, it's pretty nice. Now in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon are going to be out in the open world as we've seen in previous trailers and this trailer as well. This is something that I do like in Pokemon games. It gives the game a better feel, and it feels more like a Pokemon world. Now real quick, I think we do get some glimpses of a Pokemon gym. There also seems to be what looks like a dark tower, which I'm guessing this is probably where the big bad of the game is going to be. And finally, we get a look at the legendaries, and I gotta say, I'm kinda torn between the two. Not only for the professors, but the legendaries as well. Like, I want Violet, but I do want Scarlet as well. Moving on to my general thoughts, it was a pretty good trailer. The open world looks to be very fun, and the fact that you can have your own journey is extremely appealing to me. As someone who likes to level up Pokemon and catch a lot of Pokemon, it's good that I'm gonna be able to explore all of these areas and catch different Pokemon. And then when I want to move on with the story, I can if I want. The character models themselves do look good as well, and can use some improvements here and there, just a little touch up in my opinion, but overall fantastic. Which I think there is enough time between now and launch, and this could also be an older build as well, so I think the character models are going to look fantastic in the game. Pokestops being in the open world is also cool and a nice change, and something that I'm surprised they haven't done before, at least to my memory anyways. Not only that, but being able to explore this open world with your friends is going to be really fun. I just hope there is that multiplayer aspect of different activities that you can do with your friends, and it's not just like Animal Crossing New Horizons to where you're just in the world and just doing stuff on your own. The professor designs are pretty fantastic as well, especially the female professor. It looks really cool. Really, the only problem I have with this trailer in the game itself is the textures on the open world, which I had a problem with that in Pokemon Legends as well. And more than likely, the next mainline Pokemon game or the next Pokemon game is also going to have the same problem. Now again, just like Pokemon Legends, if the gameplay is fantastic and the gameplay loop is addicting, I'm still going to enjoy the game, but I would be lying to you guys if I said that those textures do not look blurry. And anyone who says, oh, it's fine, it looks fine, they're lying to themselves. Come on, you can't look at this and say, yeah, that looks really detailed and it looks really great. But that's really my only complaint about the trailer. The rest looks fantastic. Can't wait for the comment section for this video. But yeah, other than that, this is shaping up to be a pretty great game. So far anyways, I gotta see more to have a complete idea on if I'm gonna be able to enjoy this game or not, but we'll see. So those are my thoughts and the aspects of the game that I found in the trailer, and now that I told you mine, make sure you guys tell me yours. Did you pick out anything I may have missed? What are your thoughts on the trailer and the idea of an open world Pokemon game that lets you be more free? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if not on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.